My name is Sujith Billa and you're watching Sujith Talks. This video is about ACS Skills Assessment and about position titles in the reference letters. Applicants target some occupations for migration purposes, obviously. At the end of the day, skills assessment is for migration purposes. Unless it is for something else which we are not covering in this video. So if it's for migration purposes, obviously you want to get a positive skills assessment under a particular occupation. But time and again we see some applicants targeting position titles in a manner which reflects the occupations titles in the skilled occupation list. For example, ICT Security Specialist, ICT Business Analyst. These titles are not really seen in the global market or even Australian market when you see job advertisements for business analyst or cybersecurity professional. You don't get to see ICT security specialist advertised or ICT business analyst advertised. But we get to see these titles in the reference letters because the applicants are trying to target the ICT business analyst or the security specialist for migration purposes. Sometimes it could be a trigger warning for ACS to see that the applicants are trying to create a profile which doesn't exist in reality but exists on the paper, which means the employer also might have been supporting the employee to get the migration outcome, which is not unusual. Having said that, ACS doesn't only look at the position titles, even though the position titles matter. It doesn't have to be the direct position title. In fact, it will be counterproductive if you put an ICT security specialist or an ICT business analyst or put in brackets whatever is the actual title, you put in brackets saying ICT specialist or security specialist or ICT business analyst. The reason is they look at different factors, not just at the position title. Firstly, they will look at the company profile, whether the company has got ICT products or services, and then if it is an ICT based company or a company which has scope to have ICT operations in it, then they look at the scope of a cybersecurity professional or a business analyst in that company. If there is no scope and you're showing that you are an ICT security specialist or a business analyst, then there is a problem. And there are some MNCs where you've got generic position titles, but the roles could vary based on the project they are working, and they don't necessarily put cybersecurity as the title in those position titles. So it really depends on what projects you have worked there and how you're justifying your skills, your roles in the reference letter. Remember, it's not just about roles, it's also about skills, and you need to evidence your skills, obviously in reference letters, obviously in qualification documents, and if required, you might have to provide some project details showing how you have got those skills or how you have demonstrated those skills, acquired those skills, demonstrated them. And for cybersecurity occupations, you might also consider providing them the vendor certifications because it is unusual for a cybersecurity professional not to have any vendor certifications. However, it is still an optional at this stage for skills assessment purposes. So position title is not the only thing. They look at company profile, they look at scope of the role in that company, and they will also have obviously internal knowledge about different MNCs because many applicants apply through those companies, and from time to time you get to see some applicants giving free advice to the other applicants saying that, hey, I've got cybersecurity professional or specialist using this position title, so you also go for it. And there are statutory declarations where people can write literally anything that they want. The factors discussed in this video are not only the factors, there could be other factors, At the end of the day, ACS takes an holistic picture and it verifies information with a different mechanism which is unknown to us. Obviously, they won't make it public. And for you as an applicant, it is expected that you provide truthful information about your skills and about your occupation. If you do not provide evidence in the form of reference letters and the qualification documents, you might not get the result. Even if your reference letter has got all the roles of a cybersecurity professional, for example, but ACS in its holistic assessment doesn't believe that you are a cybersecurity professional, they might not give you the result and simply say that not relevant to the AND score description. The moral of the story is that go with a position title that is actually given to you by your employer and is actually advertised in the internet, but not go for position titles to fabricate evidence and trying to get a migration outcome, because it could be counterproductive at the end of the day. That brings an end to this video. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, subscribe to YouTube channel Sujith Talks and click on the bell icon. You can also follow me on LinkedIn, Insta, and Facebook. For immigration advice, go to my website sujithtalks.au and schedule an initial consultation session. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, this is Sujith Billa, registered migration agent here in Melbourne.